Test. All right. Good morning, Sunday morning. Good afternoon, Sunday afternoon. What are we cooking today? Brussels sprouts. That's not carnivore. It's true, but my wife wants it. What I got for dinner tonight, a little disjointed. I got a chuck steak that I sous vide, salted. I think there's some garlic powder on that, just a little bit. And then I have just a plain bottom round from venison bottom round. So I'm gonna grill both these and we're just gonna slice it thinly. And when I say grill, I mean flat top grill, because I got a new grill. Got a new flat top grill. And no, I didn't have dancing lessons. I got that. I learned that all by myself. That venison smells good. I told my wife, I'm cooking chuck steak and venison. She's like, I want the venison. So I sous vide these for about 8 hours now, to 130 degrees. This one's not salted. This one was pre-salted. But I'm just gonna season them and we're gonna grill them on that flat top. Nothing special, but they're done. You could eat it raw like this, but it'll be way better when you reverse sear it. One thing I did figure out is that one thing I did figure out is that my dog is actually vegan. My dog is a vegan or a vegetarian. I got a piece of chuck steak and I have a Brussels sprout. And my dog is definitely vegan. All right, here's your choice. She'll always choose the Brussels sprout. Okay. No, don't eat that. Just freaked out. No? Okay. I guess she's not. I thought you were a vegetarian or a vegan. I actually dropped one on the ground and she just ignored it. And so I'm like, oh, let's do another test. But then she eventually went over and ate it. You really want to eat it? You lose your carnivore card. You can eat it if you want. You don't have to. Want to give it back? She dropped it. Yeah, so my wife wanted Brussels sprouts, so she gets Brussels sprouts. Meat, Brussels sprouts, and some pork rinds. Easy go-to instead of chips or anything like that. So here's my secret for today. I got some beef tallow, Wagyu. Whoa, almost dropped a knife. This will be the secret ingredient to make the Brussels sprouts healthy. What is it? Oh yeah, good stuff. What is love? It's Wagyu beef tallow. Beef tallow. I should probably just cook this food and stop acting like a weirdo. Yeah, I had a ton of people telling me, you need to get a Blackstone grill. Get a Blackstone grill. And so I went to the store and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be looking at these Blackstone grills. I wanted a Traeger, but then I realized that I'm not ready for a Traeger financially. The ones I want. And then I was looking at the Blackstone grills. I'm like, oh, there's some nice ones. And I was sitting there at Lowe's looking at one, and the guy walked up to me. He's like, hey man. I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, let me tell you something. If you go over to Home Depot right now, they have the next grill, originally $575 for $275. And yeah, I guess I sold out and I got an X grill instead. It's not like super high end. Let me start this up. Get this thing heated up. Yeah, that's in the price point. And so I was using it all day yesterday to get it all seasoned up. And then it rained today. I got a cover that's coming for it. Then it rained today and I left it up so it got rain on it. That's so sad. But the amount of fat I'm planning to keep on this thing, yeah, it should be just fine. Yeah, check it out. I have been considering getting a flat top grill for quite a while. Oh, I did get some Blackstone spatulas, but I've been considering getting a grill like this for a while. Yeah, I guess today I'm gonna defile my grill with some Brussels sprouts. This is looking pretty good though. Yeah, I didn't bring you along for breakfast or lunch today. I've been just running so far behind and just doing so many things, and I'm like so far behind on YouTube comments. People started watching my 1 year video and then my video about my cholesterol and just my walk and talk. There's a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to get to it. Get some fat. Oh yeah. That makes me happy. Wonder what my cardiologists think about it. No, I don't have a cardiologist. Alright, let's put this chuck steak on here and this bottom round. Or this deer steak. Or should I do the Brussels sprouts first? Over here. I'm gonna put the Brussels sprouts over here on the side first. I am not eating Brussels sprouts. It's not on my diet. Lots of fat. I mean, it looks good. If I ate vegetables, yeah. I don't mind grilled Brussels sprouts. But. All right, let's put this chuck steak and this deer steak on there. Make sure I salt it all. Redmond's smoked salt. I did it myself. I say it every time. I'm never going back to the regular stuff. Salt is. Oh yeah, I bought this giant press too, because it looked cool, and that's what matters. Things need to look cool. I'm gonna turn this thing down. I had it cranked all the way up, but the first time I used it, I had it cranked all the way up and I burnt all my bacon. That would have made for some great television. This Wagyu fat was too close. It's starting to melt. I'm gonna pour some more on here. Want to make sure my wife and kids, if they choose these vegetables, that they're healthy. Seems so ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time editing last week's video and putting it out today. I'm a week behind on these Sunday vlogs, just so you know. And then tomorrow I'm going to be working on my video about my CAC core, my calcium artery something. I can't remember right now. But I got a score back. Well, everyone says you need to get a score. And for some reason, when I see those, you know, people talk about them, I was like, I got mine back and it was 0. I got mine back and it was 0. Well, I got mine back and it wasn't 0. And so I've been doing some research, and I need to continue to do some research on what that means. Was it egregious? I don't think so. Let's flip this. I'm flipping it back. It could get my yardier. Actually, I'm going to turn it up over here. Check this one. Yeah, you want to get a nice sear on those. I'm going to salt the other side of this one for sure. Yeah, so that CAC score was not 0. It is higher than I was expecting. But I've lived a rough life. I've lived quite a rough life when it comes to, you know, I used to be a very heavy drinker. I smoked. I haven't smoked in 20 years, but I smoked for like 12 years. And those things, you know, add up. And then all the years of carbs and sugars, which I always thought I was doing pretty good, but I could tell by my decreasing health that I wasn't. But I also think that my highly, like, labor intensive job, I think my job, just working hard, actually made me even less healthy, which, well, like, how does that make sense? It's because I think it hid some of the damage that was happening, because I wasn't getting big super fast, if that makes sense. Like, I was able to eat a lot. I was able to eat a lot of food and only see a slow rise. And, you know, when I started dieting, you know, the yo-yo a bunch too. But okay, let's see if this goes. Oh yeah, much better. I don't know why it's so satisfying just throwing that thing on there. I think I was able to, I think my hard work negated some of the damage, but I got that CAC score and now I got a baseline. So next year I'll get it checked again. We'll see where we're at. And I've seen different takes on it. Some people say you can reverse those things and other people say you can't. But I don't think it. Hey, someone's screaming. Welcome to the Kilby Life. I don't think that my kid was probably told what was for dinner. I don't think that the carnivore diet is what messed up my CAC score. I know it was my rough life and just the yo-yo dieting and eating the carbs and the sugars, drinking those Red Bulls, drinking the booze, all that stuff. I think that's what got me over the years. And, you know, when it came to alcohol use, I quit alcohol many times and went many years without it. 5 years here, 6 years there, and it's always something that I've wrestled with because it's permissible, but obviously not beneficial. But, you know, fortunately, right now in my life, it's not something that I feel has a hold of me anymore. But I still need to be careful, you know, when I think about those things, because it's like, oh, what if I you know, Aaron, you start drinking again, you could probably be all right. You could have a few drinks and be all right. Yeah, probably. But where's it gonna lead this time? I might cut all this out. Definitely the sad diet, and just coupled with working hard for a long time. You would think, oh, well, the working hard helped you stay healthy, maybe, but it also made me not see all the damage that was going on inside my body metabolically. I don't know. Tell me what you think about that. I might be totally off base on that, but it just kind of, I get the feeling that added to the damage. Oh yeah. That looks good. I'm gonna pour a little bit more fat on here. How much fat can you use? A lot of fat. And some more salt. It's funny, it's like, it makes me want to try it, but I'm not trying it. I'm not doing it. I can't remember the last time I had a vegetable. It's funny because I also told myself that I was going to go ketovore after 1 year. And I haven't. Seems like I don't care as much as I thought I would. Alright, I think that'll be it. Let me wrap all this up and I'll see you guys inside. Hopefully you can hear me with all this wind. Finally got hot out here in Ohio, and then it started raining. Cooled down today, but it feels great. I was able to get so much work done yesterday, it was amazing. I was cleaning. We have a little place back here, can't see it. It's my little redneck area where I raise rabbits and quail, and I was shoveling poop yesterday, and I was realizing that I still have the same mindset that I used to have when it comes to this kind of work. Like I still haven't my brain hasn't caught up with what my body can do now. Like, obviously work still is hard and there's still effort involved and there was some sweat and it wasn't all pleasant, but the way I felt and my energy level and my strength level is way up. And I'm sitting there doing stuff, I'm like, this is hard, and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it's not as hard as it used to be. I'm like, yeah, that's right, it's not as hard as it used to be. Still blows me away that I never would have expected that mental aspect of going on a diet and losing over 50 pounds. And just, you know, working out and lifting weights and changing at almost 45 years old. That's a big deal. And it just reminds me of when I realized I could put my shoes on without like holding on to something. Yeah, that work was at least 40% easier than it was last year. And I think I looked better doing it. That's for you, hon. I'm so disappointed. Alright, let's go cut this and disappoint the cans. Kilby's, we have the rudiment meats. And Brussels sprouts. Alright, I'm gonna start carving this. Haven't even called the kids in yet. I brought the salt because I guess I gotta get lower because the camera angle. I brought the salt because, yes, I salted the outside of this. Hey, Rachel. Might add a little bit of salt when I slice into it. Some fat, no fat. Some fat. Still.
Some fat.
If you want to go grab the greenery, the shrubbery from outside.
Do I need a bowl?
No, it's already in a container. I forgot it. Look at that. You want to try some? It's a little bit hot. Here you go. What do you think?
What?
Tell the camera. Come over here and tell the camera. Tell them it's good.
Good. Good.
Man, the crust on this.
Me?
The Maillard reaction is great on this beef. So I could try it. Free sample.
I guess I could not reach in front of you.
Actually, perfect. This camera's not. Sorry about the lighting here. The sun came out. It's a restless evil. My wife healed the land of its blight. All right, let's check this venison. The problem is you cut this, it's so good right now, but as it cools down, it's not quite as good. Look at that venison.
Is that 2 pieces?
Free sample.
Do you say free sample every time you eat before dinner?
That's good.
Oh, Dad, I ate before praying.
This is a deer from a couple years ago, and I ate before praying. But no, I prayed over this deer and thanked it for its life.
To have
That's just
no
this
fat.
is just some high quality meat right there. High quality. About a pound of meat. It's what I eat. And if I'm still full or hungry after that, I'll have a little bit more. Okay, so everyone is very concerned. I got this Pellegrigio mineral water and I put some element in it and it kind of exploded, but most of it shot into my mouth. That would have been great film. But I put a packet of Element watermelon flavor in here as a treat. I have not had anything bubbly in over a year.
Was it delicious?
It's interesting.
Interesting.
Probably shouldn't have put the whole packet in. All right, guys, let's pray before this meat
More fizzy.
that dies again. Let's pray. Lord, we come to you with just thankful hearts for the food that you provide and time we have together, Lord. Bless this time. I pray for just encouragement in my, how do I say this? I pray for encouragement for every one of my family members or for our guest over today, that you're just able to encourage us with your love. Encourage us to be brave and to step out in faith. Encourage us to be kind when we don't feel like it. Lord, bless this time in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Meat. It's what for dinner.
I always love when you point the camera at me when I don't know it's coming and then like my mouth is full and I'm chewing. And
I do it that way on purpose so that I get comments like, you need to be nicer to your wife.
yes, which I've used multiple times today.
Help me.
I'm the one with wounds all over my body. Anyway, it is really good. The meat is delicious. I think it just tastes really good.
Okay.
I'm a fan. I've actually only tried the deer. I did not try the beef yet, so.
I want to try it. Actually, I haven't tried that yet.
It smells amazing.
I always forget that I have deer in the freezer.
No.
I got tired of spending money.
Good.
How is your shrubbery?
Delicious.
When you have a knife, I can say both over the top.
I love Brussels sprouts. They're so
All right, let's see where we're at. You guys might be surprised. Or pretend to be surprised. So it's a thing where on Sunday dinners, or when I was doing everyday vlogs, we would just look at how many subscribers we have.
And we're back.
Yeah, the camera darn. So during my lion diet, I started just saying, "Oh wow, we got this many subscribers," and we made it a thing. And
And
it
so
might
it shall continue.
It might stay a thing, it might not stay a thing. Okay. 5,836.
We got like 400 since last week.
Yeah, your dad,
probably
your dad's been working really
450
hard.
or so.
Wow, I better really get publicist.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm not here. I'm not sure if everyone's here to support me. They might just be waiting for me to die.
I'm telling you, like the mean tweets, we
Mm-hmm.
need to just read the mean comments and just do a video of mean comments.
While eating meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I try not to be a total jerk, but I
Generally
appreciate.
very supportive.
I appreciate all the support. I'm just thankful for everyone that watches these videos. Can you say, "Kill me out, I love meat"?
I love you.
That's good enough. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
Bye.
Oh, there's a dog on the table.
I love you.
I love you.
Kill me out. Kill me out.
Goodbye.
Kill me out, suckers.
See you later.
Kill me out, suckers.
Goodbye.
Gone for now, suckers.
I wonder where my kid learned. So long for now, suckers.